Hi, this is Rory Singh from the PowerhouseMarketer.com. Today I'm just doing a quick review on a new system called Majestic Cares. Before I get started here, just got to say I'm not an affiliate of Majestic Cares who's trying to sponsor you or recruit you into this new deal. I'm just here to share some information in the form of a quick video review. Now, a company themselves are claiming that this is a legitimate crowdfunding platform. To me, it personally looks like a gifting scheme. Okay, now I'm going to present you with some information here. I'm going to leave it up to you to decide whether you believe it's a gifting scheme or a legitimate crowdfunding platform. Okay, what it seems to be is a 3x2 matrix type of deal that pays out on 5 different tiers, or 5 different matrices is another way to look at it. Now, on their own website at majesticcares.com, on the website itself, they're not naming the founder, etc., who's behind the company. I went to Facebook, did some due diligence, research, a little bit of poking and digging around. There's a bunch of people naming the founder of Majestic Cares as a guy by the name of Robert Donald out of South Carolina, who goes by Bob. For some reason, Bob's not putting himself on his own website. That could change. Sometimes I'll do a review, and system owners sometimes change things behind the scenes after I do a review. But what you're looking at here is a guy by the name of Bob Donald out of South Carolina as the owner of Majestic Cares. Products and services, unfortunately, even though this is an MLM type of deal, they don't seem to have any retailable products or services at the moment that offer, value, training, anything. The emphasis with this company seems to be on sponsoring and recruitment. Now, compensation plan, it's a 3x2 matrix cycler that pays out on 5 different tiers. Cost to join, at the bare minimum, you're looking at $30 to join Majestic Cares. What that's going to get is a position on matrix number 1. In order to qualify to earn commissions here, which actually disqualifies this as a legitimate crowdfunding platform, is in order to qualify for positions, you're going to have to go out there and sponsor and recruit number 1. And in order to qualify for commissions, you're going to have to get other people to donate money through your affiliate link, which is the second disqualifier as making this. It's not a crowdfunding platform. It's more of a gifting type of deal. Okay. Now, you got to be a little careful. Gifting schemes are illegal in most places in the world, especially in Canada, especially in the US. So that's a little bit of a gray area. I would just do a little bit more due diligence and research. Cost to join, it's cost effective, $30. So some people may overlook this and hope that you make money with it. So how does this work? How do you make money with this? You're going to have to go out there and sponsor 3 people. So you pay $30, puts you on top of a matrix. Now, directly below you is going to be 3 positions. You fill those 3 positions by you going out and sponsoring and recruit people into the platform. They're going to pay $30 each. So that's going to be $90. That $90 now passes up to the company. You don't get to keep that. Now, what's going to happen is those 3 positions are going to be split into 3 more positions each. You're going to have to go out there and help each of your 3 personally sponsored people duplicate. That means go out there and get their 3 people. If they're capable of getting their 3 people, that means all the positions, which is 12 positions total for matrix number 1. If this is possible and everyone works together as a team, you're looking at $90 goes up to the company, which leaves 9 positions underneath the first initial 3 positions, right? And that would bring in 9 positions times 30 equals $270. Out of that $270, now you keep $100, and $170 goes up to the company in order to buy you a position on tier number 2. Now, tier number 2, same deal. Tier number 3, number 4, and number 5, they all house 12 positions each. Now, on tier number 2, if all positions are filled, you're looking at $1,530 gross. You get to keep $600 net, and you have to pass up $930 to the company to buy you a position in tier number 3. If all 12 positions are filled, you're looking at $8,370. $3,800 you got to keep for yourself, and you pass up $4,570 to the company in order to buy you a spot on tier number 4, matrix number 4. If all positions are filled in matrix number 4, you're looking at $41,130 gross. You get to keep $15,000. $26,130 now goes back up to the company to buy you a position on tier number 5. Once all 12 positions are filled on tier number 5, you're looking at $235,170 gross. Out of that, you're just minusing $30, which goes back to the company to start the whole process all over again to buy you a position on tier number 1, and you with a net earning of $235,140. Okay, so the cost to join Majestic Cares is $30 minimum. Okay. Conclusion, to me personally, I don't recommend these types of systems. Number one, I think it's kind of misleading to call it a crowdfunding platform. I think the only reason they're calling it a crowdfunding platform is because they don't want to get in trouble maybe, or attract the authorities, even though if it gets big enough, it will attract the authorities. But I don't think these type of deals, even 50-50 crowdfunding, which seems to be very similar to this system, Majestic Cares, I think that system's up and running. It's on the decline. However, I don't think it attracted the authorities. If it gets big enough, and another thing that I don't think it would attract authorities is because it's only $30 to join this. So, with the Federal Trades Commission, even though they don't have products and services with the Majestic Cares opportunity here and Matrix deal, Federal Trades Commission may look at this and say, well, they don't have products and services, but it's only $30 out of pocket. But personally, I don't recommend the system. However, it's up to you to do whatever you want with this information. I'm not saying yay or nay here. For me personally, I don't recommend these type of platforms. Number one, too many red flags. First red flag is transparency. They're claiming crowdfunding, and what this is more of a gifting deal. People are gifting each other money, and they're gifting money to the company. And there's no products and services on the back end, making it a legitimate opportunity. Red flag number two, in order to qualify for commissions, you have to give donations. Now, with legitimate gifting, with legitimate crowdfunding platforms are like, you go out there and you try to raise money for a charity or an organization, which is 100% legal. But you see, the problem with this type of deal here, people are only making donations for one sole purpose, and that is so that they can qualify to earn commissions, which disqualifies this whole idea as a crowdfunding platform. So that's red flag number two. Red flag number three is matrix type of deals. To me, the only people that make money are the people on the top. I'm not calling this a pyramid scheme. I'm just laying it out as it is. The owner, Bob, will make the lion's share of the profit if this thing actually gets underway. I think it's still fairly new. I noticed he only had 600 to 700 views on his official channel for Majestic Cares. That tells me that there's not a lot of people yet promoting it, but most likely I'm thinking that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to end getting involved with this, even though they're red flags. So at the end of the day, with these with these type of matrix deals, for me personally, what I've seen, the reason I don't like them is you'll go out there and get you'll pay your $30 and join, right? Cost effective, easy money. Doesn't, I mean, $30 can't even get you a decent Chinese lunch, right? A nice decent Chinese buffet nowadays. So $30 is nothing out of pocket. What is going to be something is the time that it's going to take in order for you to build this right and become successful. So I don't like the idea of the people at the top making most of the money. Bob's going to make most of the money, and the people that's preloaded directly below him. Now, in order for those people to make money, everyone else is going to have to lose money in these type of matrix type of deals. Now, what I found personally by experience with matrix and matrices is that I'll go out there and get my position, pay $30, big deal, and buy me a position on top of the matrix. I'll go out there and I'll recruit 3 people underneath me. Now, to get those 3 people to actually take action, that is the problem. That is the problem. Most people are going to look at their watches, they're going to sit around, they're going to see what's going to happen. Most likely, it won't be hard for them to pay $30, but to get them to go out there and duplicate, get those each of their 3 positions below them filled, that's 9 more positions. Most likely, maybe you might get one or 2 of them to do something. If usually it's me trying to fill all 12 positions on the matrix, but it's supposed to be team effort. It's supposed to be together. Everyone achieves more, and unfortunately, with the mindset of the great majority of people in this industry, it's just you trying to fill the matrix, and that's what happens. You end up passing your $30 up to the company, and most people don't make money unless they are powerhouse recruiters. If you think you can go out there and fill 12 different positions on all 5 tiers, then lo and behold, you can make over $200,000 for yourself. But in the cold, hard truth of things, most people don't get past matrix number 1. Okay, so this concludes my review for Majestic Gears. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. Hopefully you got some value here today. Thank you guys for watching, and take care.